Hello everybody, welcome to part 3 for LM9 importing sound into Flash. And in this Flash tutorial we're going to learn how to customize these buttons down here and have them trigger some sounds when we click them. So the first thing we want to do is get inside of the button. Here's the pause button, and as you can see it has its own layer, and to edit inside of it we need to double click it, and now we are inside of the button. And we have some layers down here, and this is part of just the design of the button. And all you want to do is go above it, add a new layer, name that layer sound. And this is the same type of concept that we did for the other type of sounds we edited into the timeline. Go ahead to the library menu, and as before, go to the window, common libraries to get to this area, sound library. And here you have a list of different sounds. And let's pick one of these and go from there. Okay, here's the pause button sound, so just drag it on over, and as you can see again, it added it to the library, and it's up here as well under the up keyframe. And each keyframe has a different attribute that is assigned to the action that happens in the pause button, or any of the buttons for that instance. And we're going to find out what happens with the up, and then you will soon learn when the sound triggers on different keyframes, the up, over, down, and hit. So for the up, when you're on top of it, it's not going to make any sound, but when you remove your mouse off of it, that's when the sound triggers, okay? Drag that keyframe over to over, and now we have a different attribute for our pause button. And this time, the second we go over it, it's going to make the sound. So that's how that's working. Go over to down. Now, the second we click, or just even click down on it, the second our mouse goes down on it, it makes the sound, alright? So it doesn't wait for us to release it. So we can hold it, and it's already made the sound. See how I'm holding the pause button down now? The sound has already been triggered the second I clicked it. But for the hit keyframe, which is the keyframe we're going to use in this video, is the ideal sound because it waits for you to release it. So you can hold it down and see the sound has not triggered yet. But as soon as I release my mouse, the sound triggers. And that's typically the type of attribute you want to assign to these buttons for any of the videos you're in. But you can do it any other way, but that's just the way I like to do it. So let's go back, and let's go ahead and add different sounds for the rest of the buttons. And here we go again. Add a new layer for the play button. Sound. Go over to sounds. Let's pick another fun little sound. There you go. That's cool right there. Drag it over the stage. Go up to the keyframe. Drag it over to hit. Alright, so now we're going back to the scene. Stop button. Double click stop button. Add a new layer. Sound. Go over to sound, and let's get a cool sound button. That's fine. Drag it over to the scene. Then again, it's going right up in here, okay? Drag that over to hit. So now you know exactly where it's going. Go back to the scene, and now we can preview it. So as soon as I click it, it stops. It hits the sound. There you go. So all your little sounds are fully functional for all your buttons, and that's what we were looking for. And I hope you guys enjoyed my tutorials and have fun with Flash. Bye-bye.